When Jay softly said, us, Levy remained silent. She still couldn't quite see herself as part of that word. Beyond teaching her how to drive, Jay offered countless quiet gestures of care. That Sunday at church, the gossiping women of the town were quick to surround her, eager to know how this city bride had met her husband, how they had fallen in love. Jay noticed at once. With gentle firmness, he stepped in and led her away from their prying questions. For the first time, Levy felt protected, yet in her heart, the shadow of that faithless man from her past still lingered. When Jay wasn't looking, she slipped away to send a letter. She hadn't let go of the past, and perhaps that was why sadness weighed so heavily upon her. One bright afternoon, Jay surprised her with a boat ride on the lake. Levy leaned back, slipping off her shoes, closing her eyes to savor the calm. The sight of her, serene, graceful, made Jay wish time could stop. He told her he only wanted her to feel at peace here. And in Levy's heart, too, something began to stir, gentle ripples like those shimmering across the water. As she slowly adjusted to life here, she found herself wandering farther, leaving the house and walking through the open fields. One day, she crossed paths with two Japanese-American workers at the farm. Because of Pearl Harbor, they had been sent first to an internment camp, and now here, forced into labor, yet in their stolen moments of freedom, they still admired butterflies, sketching them carefully into notebooks. Levy laughed and talked with them, but soon they had to return to work. Before parting, she invited them to visit her home someday. Life, it seemed, was finally gaining a touch of brightness. But then a prenatal check shattered her calm. The baby was due far earlier than she had expected. Only months after the wedding, walking out of the hospital, her heart was heavy. People would whisper, surely, that Jay was unlucky, saddled with another man's child. But Jay only smiled, saying he believed others would wish nothing but happiness for them. His words lifted a weight from her chest. Wanting to repay such tenderness, Levy decided to cook for him herself. Watching her bustle about the kitchen, Jay felt an impulse to draw her into his arms, but sensing her unease, he held back. When she served stir-fried eggs with chili, Jay eagerly took a bite. The spice burned instantly, coloring his face red, but when Levy asked how it tasted, he forced a smile, praising it with all his heart. Only when she turned away did he gulp down cold water. Just then, a loud rumble outside saved him. Stepping out, Levy gasped. It was a bulldozer tearing up the earth. She remembered, during their boat ride, she had offhandedly said she loved swimming. Jay had taken it to heart, planning to build a swimming pool right in front of their home, so that next summer, she and the baby could play there. She stood frozen. In the future Jay envisioned, there was not only her, but also the child who bore none of his blood. That day, Jay's whole family came to help. His little niece watched her with wide eyes, clearly admiring her city-born aunt. The girl curiously asked about Levy's necklace, but her mother quickly hushed her, reminding her to respect others' secrets. It was clear, the child knew nothing of the sorrow hidden behind her aunt's gentle smile.